Why hello there, Salomdi back again. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while, just haven't been getting on the computer, to be honest. This is some Mule Assassin gameplay, playing in pubs, but that's pretty irrelevant. What I want to talk about today is what I think is necessary for Monday Night Combat to be popular. And the first thing is really good class-specific tutorials, because the Blitz tutorial and also kind of assault skills tutorial that you get in the beginning when you first launch the game doesn't really cover much. It literally only tells you how to build turrets, how to upgrade skills, and how to do this, that, and the other. That's really basic. It doesn't really cover the assault class in sufficient depth, shall we say. And because of that, new players are often confused about the ins and outs of the class. Just as an example, the assassin, whilst it can cloak, when you're cloaked, you're not fully invisible. In fact, you give off a hum, which is pretty easy to hear, and also you are visible when within a certain distance of the enemy players. Also, turret information videos might be quite useful. For example, the long shot. Most people don't know like the workings of long shot turrets, so these turret info videos could say, just as an example, this is a long shot turret. It fires missiles in a big arc. It's very useful on open maps where there isn't much cover, like Spunky, but on maps such as Steel Peel, they're fairly useless because of all the walls and roofs that are in that map. Another thing that would pretty help Monday Night Combat to be a lot more fun and popular is an unnerf of juice to a certain extent. And I would, to be honest, I personally would say completely unnerf juice, but then remove the instant heal that you get. And because making a game fast-paced is fun. Fast-paced games are fun because, let's face it, if you can drop somebody in an instant, if you can drop somebody in an instant, you feel like you are a beast. Just to give you an idea, why do you think that the most popular classes, I will go and say, are Assassin and Sniper? Those are the two classes that people go to when they're new, because they find the one-hit kills fun that you get from the Sniper headshot and the Assassin's grapple. Those are the main reasons why people choose those two classes. Also, additional game types would really help. It's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. New game types keep the gameplay fresh, as you don't have to stagnate one-dimensional play, which keeps people playing longer. For example, if Call of Duty only had Team Deathmatch up until Modern Warfare 2, and then they finally implemented Search and Destroy, it would not be as successful as it is now, because all the different types of all different game types give so much variety in gameplay, from search and destroy to domination to capture the flag to sabotage. Danger Zone does sound interesting to me, but I know that a lot of people are pretty skeptical about it, especially Raw Messiah, who I've talked to about it, and the main reason why they don't like the sound of it is because they say it's, well, not they, but Ubrent says it's competitive blitz, which and their argument is that they don't care for blitz, so they won't play this game type much. But for me, it sounds more like an assault game type, base assault from Ratchet and Clank 3 multiplayer. I doubt many people will have played that, but I found that a lot of fun to play when I did play Ratchet and Clank 3 multiplayer LAN. And also new maps. God, new maps are so crucial. More maps allows for lots of different playstyles and variety in gameplay, and again allows for the gameplay to not stay stagnant. The mod tools will help with both those 2 points, as people can build their own maps and game types, and then Uberent only just has to give them a cleanup, and for example, like what they called Valve does with Team Fortress 2, and yeah, that's all Uberent has to do, and they will pretty much have an unlimited source of maps and quite a lot of game types. Also, lone wolf play should be viable, but not encouraged, so to speak. Lone wolf play should never be viable against coordinated players. For example, you've got a gunner assassin and a support working together on a team. You shouldn't be able to, and you're nobody on your team is coordinated. You shouldn't be able to overcome that he coordinated gunner assassin and support on the other team, because the support should be overhealing the gunner and then setting up and healing the assassin so that the assassin can get back into the action quicker, and setting up their firebase to lock down areas of the map. And the assassin should be killing bots, whilst the gunner should be killing pros. Both of them should be killing turrets. No matter how good you are, like even if you're like Tibalan, Hentai, Verdun, Miss, you know the people I'm talking about. I'm just listing random names, but the top tier snipers who can slay like bosses, like even they shouldn't be able to destroy like a gunner and an assassin and support who are coordinated, because whilst the sniper will be getting kills, the assassin can harass them and push the bots better than the sniper can. And also it feels good. The reason for lone wolf gameplay is it feels good to be able to dominate the enemy team by yourself, but you shouldn't be able to overcome people working together. Support, personally, I think that the support overheal should overheal you to 200% rather than overheal you to 150%. Just personally, because then that would give the support more of a role in healing players, and just generally make him more viable in pubs and more useful to his team. And yeah, that's all I've really got. But in general, let's just go back over this. Fast-paced gameplay is fun because being able to pretty much instant kill people makes you feel invincible and epic, so to speak. And because of this reason, Juice should be unnerved a bit. But how I'm not going to go into how Juice should be unnerved. That's down to Uber. There have been plenty of suggestions. New maps and game types would be a good idea because they allow for variety in gameplay and help the game from becoming stagnant. The danger zone sounds interesting, but we'll just have to see. And lone wolf play really needs to have a place in this game. but it shouldn't
God,
take over like it does in Call of Duty. But it shouldn't be but team play shouldn't be compulsory like it is in Brink.
That is fucking annoying.
And yeah, that's all I've got. The gameplay was just random. I hopped on just before this and recorded the first good game. So one of the guys on my friends list actually joins partway through the game and deliberately harasses me as a gunner, but then quits out when I get pissed at him for doing so. And yeah, I go 10 and 12 with 84 bot kills, MVP, not much else to say, yada yada yada. I'm out.
And no, it's got only Dutch actors and German actors, and there's no